Hi everyone, today I'm going to show you how to fold a bird. This is a traditional model, and it does use both sides of the paper. It has a pretty cool color change on the head here. I'm going to use a 6-inch sheet of kami, and we're going to start with the colored side down. Next we're going to fold in half along the diagonal here. So I'm going to bring this right corner over to lie along this left corner. Make sure those corners line up over there, and then you can crease all the way across. Then unfold. Next we're going to bring both of these edges in to lie along this center crease. So I'll start with this bottom right edge. Fold that in so it lies vertically along that center crease there. And it's easiest if you start the fold from down at the corner here just to make sure it's accurate, and then fold all the way across. Then we'll do the same thing on the left side. Next we're going to make a mountain fold along this line right here, connecting these two corners. And it's right where the paper changes color. And it's easiest if you actually flip it over and make it as a valley fold. So we'll bring this corner down and make sure this point lies right along this center crease as we're folding. Then start on these corners, just right where that angle is. Just start to form the crease there on the right side. Then move to the left side, make sure it's starting right from that corner as well. And then fold it all the way through. Next we'll turn the model back over. Next we're going to bring this top right edge in to lie along this center line. So we're going to fold that down like this. Increase that. Do the same thing with this top left edge. It should lie right along that same center line. Next we'll unfold both of those. Now we're going to be opening this flap out, and this crease that we just made right here on the top layer is going to reverse into a mountain fold, and the bottom layer is going to remain a valley fold. So you'll see what I mean here. We're going to open this up and separating this one layer. And then we'll start to fold that valley fold on the inside. And then as we do that, this crease that goes out to the corner, we're going to turn that into a mountain fold. Just reversing its direction like this. Now we're also going to form a new crease right here. So if you just bring this flap out as far as it will go, like this, then flatten through all the layers, you'll be able to form that crease. And then it should look like this. We're going to do the same thing on the left side here. So I'll open that one layer out. And form this valley fold. And then reverse the direction of the other crease. Bring it out as far as it will go. And then press down to form the crease underneath. Next, we're going to fold these flaps out to the side. They're going to be forming the feet. Now this fold is done to taste, but it's going to be a valley fold that goes from about right here out this way. And as we fold it, we're going to be making this part of the paper run parallel to this edge. I'll show you what I mean. So I'll fold it out about this much. And then I'm going to make a small pinch just where I want the crease to start here. Then I'll swivel this around until this edge runs about parallel to this edge. About right there, and then I'll crease all the way through. Now it doesn't have to be perfect. You can adjust it a little later if you didn't do it too well. But if you do it just right, the bird should be able to stand in the end. But I'll show you at the end how to adjust that if you didn't get it right. But we'll do the same thing on the left side here. We're going to try to make it look just like this side. So since there's no references, you'll just have to watch this side and try to make it look like that. That looks pretty close. Next, we're going to pleat this flap here. So this is also done to taste. It's forming the tail, but we're going to make a valley fold about right here. And then it's a mountain fold about right here. But we're going to swing this flap up about this much. You don't want to go all the way to the legs. And just make sure this point lies right along the center crease. And then we'll crease that down. Then we're going to swing that flap back out, forming a new crease right here. Again, it's just done to taste. Depending on how you do this will affect the size of the tail in the end. Swing that out and then crease it. Should look about like this. Next, we're going to valley fold the model in half along this center crease here. Just fold the whole model over. Oops. That should look like this. You can see how that, if we had done this different, it would just make the tail longer or shorter. And then how these feet are parallel to this line here, like I was mentioning before. And we just have one last fold here. We're going to make an inside reverse fold for the head. And I'm going to pre-crease it first. So we're going to make a valley fold. This is done to taste. It's going to be about like this. So I like to fold it so that this beak goes up just a little bit above where this line is. And you want it to poke out to this side here. So just fold it about like that and crease it down. Then we'll unfold. And we're going to turn that into an inside reverse fold. So to do that, we're going to be reversing the crease on this layer here. So we'll open the model up and reform this fold we have right here, bringing it inside of the model. Then as we do that, we're going to have to look at this crease and reverse that. So all the creases already exist, we just have to reverse a couple of them. So as you reverse that crease, this crease right here will be reversing as well. Once you've swung that inside, close it up, and then crease everything nice and firm. And there we have it. Now that you kind of understand how it works, you can go back and change the proportions of anything that you'd like. And if you did it just right, this should be able to stand. If it's not standing very well, you can change the legs. You'll just have to swing them around like this. Then just make new creases and adjust them until it stands up. But we're all done. If you liked this video, make sure to subscribe. There will be a lot more tutorials in the future. And we'll see you next time.